The following game has been rated T for teen by the ESRB for violence and blood. That means anyone under the age of 13 should not be watching this video. You have been warned.
Greetings and salutations, I am Outlier, and I bid you welcome to this channel. Joining me today is, of course, my usual co-hosts, Snowball and Wolf. And today we're returning back to Halo Wars. So the usual premise of the Halo series is that you play as a cybernetically enhanced super soldier known as a Spartan, fighting to save humanity from extinction at the hands of an intergalactic religious order known as the Covenant. And usually it's a first-person shooter style of game. However, Halo Wars is, well, I would say slightly different, but it's not slightly, it's actually quite different. And the fact that it is a real-time strategy game as opposed to a first-person shooter, and rather than taking on the role of one cybernetically enhanced soldier, you are the commander of the armed forces of a human vessel known as the Spirit of Fire. While the majority of the games take place towards the end of what's known as the Human Covenant War, the Halo Wars games, or at the very least the first one, takes place at the roughly very beginning of it. I think it's released originally, it's stated that it's 30 years before the Halo event, which is essentially the in-game reference to the first Halo game. So for those who haven't seen last episode, the Spirit of Fire got sucked into, isn't really the right word, pulled into, I guess, better, into this massive gaping chasm that opened up in the bottom of a lake and then promptly closed back up again. I'm not quite certain what happened to the lake, but I guess that's not important for in terms of storyline, because the Spirit of Fire is now inside the planet, and not by choice. And they also didn't crash because apparently it's this massive tunnel that they got pulled into. The problem is they picked up a couple hitchhikers in the form of the Flood. They set up shop on the outer aft hull of the Spirit of Fire, and somebody had to go out and basically clean them off. But the Flood are somewhat resilient to human-based weaponry, and the fact that human-based weaponry doesn't really kill off the larger Flood structures, it simply makes them go to sleep. However, the people who built the planet that we are now being towed through built in several countermeasures to counteract the Flood, and one of them is this massive cleaning beam. And the only problem is it kills everybody on the surface of my vessel, so they have to go hide in the airlocks periodically. Now, to counteract this in-game tactic that the game decides to throw at me to make my life difficult, I decided to not use any ground forces whatsoever, because I now have access to air power, and up until that point in the map I haven't really been using air power, so it's about time they pulled their own weight. And pull their weight they did. My aircraft are able to take out any of the Flood currently trying to get into the Spirit of Fire from the hull, as well as put any of the larger structures currently attached to the hull to sleep, so that way the purification, cleansing beam, energy wall of death that the Forerunners sent to clean the outer hull of the Spirit of Fire would be cleansed, and they got cleansed. And that's right where I left it off at. And while I have played this game probably a better part of a decade ago, I don't exactly remember the sequence of it. So I'm not quite certain what's going to happen next. So I guess we got to find out together. And as such, this game is of course made by... Thank you again. And that being said, let us begin.
Hard starboard.
Hard starboard, aye.
Alright, do we need to trade insurances now?
Captain, they are charging weapons.
Battle stations. Bring weapons online. Tell Forge he's not done out there yet.
Alerting the sergeant. Aye, sir. So, am I the only one freaked out by the fact we're inside the planet?
No. But you know, there's kind of more important things to worry about.
Captain, we need damage control, or the Spirit of Fire is going down.
Forge, use Cyclopses to repair the power core while you defend against Covenant attacks.
Alright, so I need to repair the power core using this Cyclops, which apparently is usually used to destroy buildings, not fix them.
They're attacking our power core!
Okay. So let's get the defensive turrets online.
Enemy engaged.
Captain, they're transporting invasion forces onto the hull.
Oh. See, how come my aircraft yesterday... Oh, so how come my aircraft last episode didn't have laser beam?
Turret complete.
Ready?
Alright, so I'm going to park one
Moving out!
Warthog, one Wolverine right there.
Turret
Simply
complete.
because I'll help cover aircraft. So apparently instead of Hornets, I get Hawks now. And apparently that Cyclops just died. So let's get more turrets active.
Regeneration ready. Healing
So let's
target.
repair this Cyclops. I also need to keep at least one on-deck cannon still alive.
Ready. Yes.
Alright, you three, kill that thing. You would be so kind.
Turret complete. Turret complete.
You got it.
I also need you guys to go here. Alright, so no tanks.
They're attacking with both aircraft and ground troops. We should upgrade our turrets to counter appropriately.
Give me an order. Cyclops, good to go. Ready?
Alright, so I'm going to park you here to take care of the drop ships. Also going to get another Cyclops
Turret complete.
and pop out this turret.
Standing by.
So you go down here and help
Yes, sir.
fix this. Forge and these Marines will hang out here. Let's get missile launchers for these.
Cyclops, reporting for duty.
The turret posts down here? No, there are not. Okay.
Turret improved. Turret complete. Turret improved.
Apparently need to kill 12 spirit transports. I guess
Enemy
those are these
engagement.
things.
Enemy engagement.
Just pop up these turrets.
Let's go.
Okay.
Break that thing, please.
Turret complete. Turret complete.
Just get as many turrets up as I possibly can, because I'm losing deck guns like it's nobody's business. Most of those already started destroyed.
Enemy engagement. Enemy engagement. Turret complete.
Okay, so you get a flame mortar. You get a flame mortar. You get a missile launcher. And you get a missile launcher.
Enemy engagement. Turret improved. Turret improved.
I'm going.
Turret improved.
Standing by.
Turret improved.
Make some noise. Rocket out.
Enemy engagement.
Alright, so I'm gonna pop out some Marines to help defend against here
Enemy
because
engagement.
I just lost one unit of Marines and more troops are down.
Ready.
Enemy engagement.
Marine. Hoorah.
More resources required.
Marines on the ground, sir. Marines ready, sir. Marines good to go.
Our power core has been repaired about halfway.
Cool.
Orders.
You guys get down here to help out down here.
Where to, sir? Missiles away.
Enemy engagement.
You know, I'm all for watching enemy dropships get destroyed, but I gotta wonder, what happens to the people that they land on? I mean, the obvious answer is they get squished.
They've taken a bite out of our repair efforts. Fight them off.
They did? What I lose? Oh, probably this deck gun. And they have more troops, so let's get a few more Marines. And another Cyclops for over here. Well, what I should do is pop a Cyclops out of here. Or, you know, two.
Marines. Hoorah.
So put a flame mortar on this one. A missile launcher on this one.
Marines on the ground, sir.
And another flame mortar here. Just to
Cyclops,
help
ready to
protect
strike.
against ground troops.
Marines ready, sir.
So pop up this
Turret
turret
improved. Turret improved.
and this turret.
Marines good to go.
Turret improved.
Give us an order. Cyclops, ready. Moving.
Oh, we killed enough spirits. Let's get another Cyclops.
Turret complete. Turret complete.
Give me an order. Here I go.
Continue fixing the power core.
Ready to break.
Well, why there's a power core on the top of the vessel, I have no idea, but, well, and I lost my Wolverine that's over here. So, let's get a replacement. Just losing quite a few deck guns. I think on this side I only have these 2 left, 3 left. All the others are gone. Well, there's also 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here. But I think the enemy vessel's on this side, so having guns on the wrong side of the vessel probably doesn't really help all that.
Ready. Okay.
Enemy engagement.
Orders. Approaching target.
Kill these things.
Locked it in.
Be so kind. Thank you.
You got it.
Enemy engagement.
Yes. Moving out.
Enemy engagement. Turret improved.
Our power core is about 75% repaired.
Oh, goody. So where are these Covenant vessels going if they're just flying over the Spirit
Enemy
Fire?
engagement. Enemy engagement. Enemy engagement.
There's just a lot of stuff going on. I would ask where the Cyclops went that was over here, but that's him. As I lose yet another deck gun.
Already at maximum population.
We'll get some more Hawks, just because it feels like a massive push on their side.
Hawk prepped and flying.
That Spirit even managed to make it out.
Enemy engagement.
Hawk good to go. Standing by. Okay. Hawk on station. Here it comes. Initial coordinates set.
You know, I do question doing a strafing bombing run on my own vessel. But, you know, if it works,
Enemy engagement.
Get
then
tactical,
it's to shoot
Marine.
these guys.
Hawk prepped and flying.
Enemy engagement.
On the way.
I thought you were dead. Never mind.
Get some! Orders? Moving out. In the air. We're on it. We'll get them. Orders?
Alright, so we're gonna need 2 Hawks down here just to cover this side because that deck gun is now gone. Less of it always gone and I failed to notice. But basically, they're shooting the power core, and that's counterproductive to my Cyclops is trying to fix it. The Wolverine can only do so much.
Ready to fly.
Also put 2 over here. I know the Spartans have that section covered, but
Flying there now.
I would say they could always use some extra help. Let's be honest, they probably have everything handled, but still, there's only so many things they can shoot so quickly.
Enemy engagement.
As I've always said, if you can't get quality, you gotta go with quantity. I lost somebody. Get another Wolverine.
Where to? We're going in.
Apparently I've lost several.
Moving up. Wolverine, ready.
The Spirit's power core is almost repaired.
Engagement.
Marines reporting for duty.
Alright, you go here to help protect here because this is the actual thing I need to protect.
Marines, hoorah! Sir?
Everything else technically can just simply go away. Well, you could technically lose everything else on the outer hull as long as it's not the power. And still win.
Good to go, sir. Right,
Get over
moving.
here and kill this guy. If you'd be so kind.
Yes, sir.
Are we good now?
Enemy engagement.
It'd be nice if it had a means of telling how exactly what the health of the power core actually was. No, just out of curiosity, but...
The power core is fully repaired. Serena, best speed away.
Okay, but you know, they did hit us, or we hit them, or somebody hit somebody. We should probably stop and exchange information just for insurance purposes. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. These are weapons of war. No one cares if they collide something. In fact, it may have actually been intentional on one side or the other. But we managed to complete the job and didn't... I would say we didn't lose anything important, but we did lose quite a few deck guns. But we still had some, and we managed to keep at least one deck gun alive. We did repair the power core, and we killed 12 spirit transports. So that's always fun. Alright, and now that we are inside the planet, and, you know, originally it looked like we just traveled through the planet, but no, we're actually on the inside of the planet. apparently, in some regards, the Hollow Earth people were correct. Not in regards to this planet, but there's at least one planet out there, at least in this game universe, that is in fact hollow on the inside. And apparently it has an entire another planet inside the planet. By that I'm referring that the inner crust, basically the landscape on the outer edges of the inside of the planet looked to be, well, a habitable environment. Whether or not it actually is truly habitable, or the sled just simply showed up and started eating everything that's in there, has yet to be determined. So that's something to be discovered later. Because as fun as this game is, and as enjoyable as this game is to play, for the most part, some things are best left in moderation, and as such, I'm going to call it here.
Everybody stay safe from the plague, Flood included. Even if they weren't actually present in this mission, they will be later, I have no doubt, and have a good day.